Hey guys, it's Marshall Ting with your Superior Ag Insurance Ringside Report for this past week, the week of June 16th through the 22nd. So, it's been hot, very hot, and that's had a huge impact on your livestock markets across the state of Kentucky and nationwide. I mean, heck, this past Monday, Joplin started at midnight, so that's pretty unheard of. That just tells you how hot it is. Now, as far as the state of Kentucky, 11,912 head of cattle have been ran through your auction barns and markets this past week. That's down pretty hard. It's down about 2,000 head from what it was this time last week, about 8,000 head down from what it was this time a year ago. Now, as far as what's this doing to your cattle market and your feeders, well, it's making it pretty mixed. Your lightweight steer cattle and heifer cattle, if they're pre-conditioned, you're seeing a premium on them. If they're fleshier and balling type cattle, you are seeing a discount. So we're going to call your steers steady to some instances for higher, heifers steady to some instances for lower. So I just call it pretty much mixed and unevenly steady would be the best way to call it. Now, let's see what these little things are worth. So your full weight steer cattle this week, 320 is going to be your average. They topped off at 357. Your 5-weight steer cattle today, 305 to 310. They topped off at 330. And your 6-weight steer cattle today, 285 to on the average, they topped off at 310. Now, here's what I will say about your 8 weights. Had more 8 weights traded this week than what we've seen in quite some time as far as your loads. A lot of them are trading in that $2.50 range, and it's from the light 8s all the way up to the heavy 8s. But here's some shining stars I want to talk about. Even have some bigger cattle and some heifers to talk about too. So here's your shining stars on your 8 weights. Here's 65 head of black steers, 833 pounds on the average, 264.50. Now go 62 head of these, 1 pound heavier, all blacks, 834 at 262.85. But check out these big deals. Here's 64 head of 7 weights now. This is a pretty cool sale. 64 head of black steers weighed 706 at 298.95, a nickel short of the $3 range. So that's a really good sale. Here's some big heavyweights now. Here's 54 head of black steers. These weighed 1032 at 236. Check out your heifers, probably the highest heifer sold in the nation. 82 head of black heifers, 640 pounds on the average, 282.50. And then here's a whale of a Holstein trade. Here's 60 head of Holsteins, 942 pounds on the average at 197.75. So that's what's going on in your yearling market. Now, let's talk about your CME as a whole. CME's been pretty much steady. It's kind of dipped up and took down, dipped up, gone down. Just it's been pretty much steady if you want to look at it that way. Here's Monday the 17th, it was 257.07. Tuesday the 18th, 255.47. Wednesday the 19th, 255.79. Thursday the 20th, 257.47. And we closed out the week the high Friday at 258.34. So that's what's going on in your CME Feeder Cattle Index. If you have any questions about any of this information or you're interested in the LRP program, there's no better time than right now. Feel free to reach out to the guys. Call Ian Thomas at 859-613-2453. Call Adam Shoemaker at 859-338-4116. Call Cole Clark at 859-865-2980. Call Matthew Little at 859-435-0489. And don't forget about Carrie Mosier. She's at 270 now, 270-929-8896. Or check them out on the web, www.superioragins.com. Stay cool out there. Talk to you next week.